I've been around for a long time. My name is Jack Frost.
Hey, for the Wall Street Journal, this is Jim Fusilli. Our guest today is Alexandre Desplat, the fantastic film composer whose body of work is as vast now as it is excellent. He has a new film, The Rise of the Guardians, joining his roster of films from 2011. Work includes Argo, Moonrise Kingdom, the soon-to-be-coming Zero Dark 30. When you do a film like Argo and then a film like Moonrise Kingdom, these films are not alike, and yet your work is completely appropriate for the story. How do you manage this in your mind?
Well, that's the idea. If I would do Argo 1, then Argo 2, and Argo 3, I would just repeat myself. Right. I would be bored, and I would get very old very early. But movies are magical. They open a window for you on which you can watch outside and dream of the landscape that you're watching. Each time I live a new adventure, and that's what cinema is about, right. Offering you a new adventure each time.
Yeah. Now, Rise of the Guardians is a very high-end animated film. The choice you make for the music is really a fantastic one. You're using a full symphony orchestra. Tell me about the choice of music at the most rudimentary level. When did you decide what kind of music you wanted to have?
Rather early on, when Peter Ramsey, Bill Damashki, and Christina Steinberg, which are the three main filmmakers I was dealing with every day when I was working on the film, I was very early on asked to bring my kind of French touch of refined orchestration, emotional melodies, and I guess that's where we started. So from that you know already that because the film is epic and sometimes very intimate and very tender, that you have to use an orchestra which has this capacity, like an accordion, to go or.
Do you have a favorite cue?
Oh, there's one theme which I guess I like the most. It might be the what I call the main title, which opens the film and closes the film with a song. I remember playing it on the piano for the first time to these fabulous filmmakers that were with me, and it was really, maybe I shouldn't say that online, but they were really moved, and I could hear tears dropping on the floor behind me what I was playing.
You know, you talk about forgetting that the film is animated when you get into the story. Mm-hmm. This is the problem that we as viewers have with appreciating film music. When your film music works, it reinforces character, it advances story.
Of course.
And we forget to listen to the music. You have, when you do your job well, your work becomes invisible.
I wouldn't say that, because I'm sure that when you like a film and you've been moved, I'm sure at some point you notice the music. I think a great score has to embrace the film completely. It has to be completely glued in. Sometimes the music has to shine and be loud and big and brave, and sometimes it just has to be quiet and just shut up. I must say that Rise of the Guardians, because of Peter Ramsey's extreme sensitivity to music, has a musical rhythm in the inner scenes and in the way the sequences are built together. There's an incredible musical rhythm to the overall shape of the film, which is very rare.
Here's Alexandre Desplat. His current film is The Rise of the Guardians. As we mentioned, you've heard his work in Argo and Moonrise Kingdom. I think you need to go to his wiki page to see how many wonderful films he's done in the last few years. It's good to see you again.
Thank you, Jim.
For the Wall Street Journal, I'm Jim Fusilli.